Hi, Taurus. I was just getting some messages for you. The first message I was seeing, I'm not sure what it means. I was getting the energy of feeding something through loops, like feeding a curtain rod through the loops of a curtain, except the rod would be like in the shape of an M, and it would be a double rod glued together. So it wasn't a straight rod. It's like something being woven through some loops, like a curtain. And the second image I was getting was your left arm bent and pulled back. It's like someone's pulling on your left elbow, like a constant thing, unless your left shoulder is bothering you, which was interesting because Aries' right shoulder was bothering them. But I was getting someone more like pulling on your left shoulder. I don't know if it's like somebody you work with always pulling you by the left arm, or maybe a child who's always behind you trying to tug at you. But there's something about your left shoulder, which is the feminine side. So those are the two messages that came up. And we have the Lover's Oracle for the end of your read. We have Fortune's Oracle that we'll start out with to set the tone, Rider Waite for the clarifiers, and I'm using my SIRIAN Starseed deck for your read. So let's see what's going on with you guys, Taurus. This is for December 2023, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. Taurus. Taurus. I have pre-shuffled all the decks, so I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. Remember, if you like the video, to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps if you share the video, and I appreciate any help. All right, Taurus. Oh, that came right up. We have birth for you. Number 4 is the Emperor. And this is like a father or parent and child energy, but we have the Emperor, so it comes up like father and child energy. Also, the finger of God could be coming in, but birth. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. We have the snake here too with the 28, which is the choice of path. That can be a twin flame energy, but that doesn't apply to everybody. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. So who is the snake at your heels, or is this just representing the Kundalini rising and a birthing of that? So the bottom of the deck here is the dragonfly, which I think it was Aries who got the dragonfly, which is 8, which is strength and Leo energy. The dragonfly for me is very, I always describe it as 2 hearts is 1 and the beautiful mind. So the movie A Beautiful Mind would be a good movie to watch to get this energy. I have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit is the underlying energies. And there's Leo there. So the Emperor is Aries, and this is also fire energy, the 2 of Wands. So let's see where this goes. Are you dealing with a child? And the energy of the Fool with Aries energy and the snake at their heels, because the Fool card always has a snake at their heels who might cause them to trip up. And that could be literal if you're dealing with a child. Okay, so now we have the SIRIAN Starseed deck for Taurus. Taurus for December 2023, for the best and highest good of all this concern. Any guides who'd like to come in with advice for Taurus are welcome, as long as it's coming in a high vibe love spirit. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus. All right, what do we have for Taurus for December 2023? Taurus, 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 Taurus. There we go. All right, first card out for you is the 8 of Wands. We have these guys here too. So the 8 of Wands, a lot of back and forth, very busy perhaps. This is the arrows of love as well. I don't know if you're using splatter paints. That's coming up now as well. It also looks like the wheel on a ship. So any of those energies could be coming up for you, but overall it's a lot of energy going back and forth. I always get zip lining with this too, so some of you could be doing that as well. The challenge for you is coming up as the 10 of Wands, which in this deck is, you know, he's coming up from the basement, it looks like, or in some kind of stone tower, but he has burned out 9 of the other flames. So it's like he's leaving the 9 of Wands or the wounded warrior behind and just taking one flame with him. He sees the light and he's climbing to the top there. And there's actually, I don't know if you can see it, but there is actually a person there behind the light. So he sees the light, or somebody's holding light for them to follow, to make it up to the top. And this is the challenge for you. The 10 of Wands is also burdens. It's the weight of the world of Atlas. So that you could be feeling the burden. Maybe you feel you're carrying too much weight. If you're carrying children, maybe they're getting too heavy for you. Maybe you feel like you're carrying too much literal weight or feeling overweight after the holidays. But challenged by ending this burden, this burdenous cycle here. The foundation is guidance. So this is about commitments and tradition. We have Buddha and the Sphinx here in this card. Maybe you're seeking guidance from those energies. But I'm getting it now. I don't usually get this. This is just something different. I'm getting both American and Asian Indian influences here. Perhaps you have some Indian in your background, if not your family culture. Maybe you don't even know you have some Indian in your background, whether it's Eastern or American Indian. And this is Taurus energy as well. So any kind of commitments or guidance here. Societal norms or rules that you need to follow according to somebody else's rules or the collective has decided, but may not be necessarily your beliefs. In the recent past here is the 7 of Pentacles, or the 7 of Crystals here. And this is my E-Tower for the Divine Feminine's heart, like Rapunzel in the E-Tower. And this is the masculine outside trying to figure out the puzzle pieces or how to get in. But it does look like the E-Tower is open for business, or there's visitors coming in. That could also represent, you know, a church or some kind of tower or monument that people are visiting. But the 7 of Pentacles is about taking a break, you know, having 7 pentacles, but not 10 pentacles. You don't need 10 pentacles, so you could stop at 7 if you wanted to. So perhaps you're retiring or seeing if you have enough to retire. Perhaps you're just reaping the rewards of your effort, taking a vacation or a break or a sabbatical. Being present in the moment. The constant gardener comes up with that card. Daydreaming. Crowning for you here is the King of Swords. He is the master of the mind, of his thoughts and words. But he's not very sympathetic or emotional, or in that sense. He's laying down the law. He's laying down the law. He doesn't look very friendly today. He could be dealing with a masculine air sign. And if there are laws to follow, he may be the lawmaker over here. What's coming up for you is the Page of Pentacles, which came up in the other 2 reads today as well. This can be this, you know, a very curious person in this card. This is the Page of Pentacles, the student, the opportunity or invitation here. But they look very curious about what this is in this crystal ball here. Taurus. So these are all that earth energy around here. But there's a lot of fire back and forth in the middle, challenged by fire. And then we have air over here, where you see yourself as the 7 of flames and trying to rise above the group or the crowd or the conflict. Competition perhaps. Maybe you're dancing. This could literally be some kind of an Indian restaurant, you know, with belly dancers, that kind of thing. Are you learning to tango? With flame in hand, in your right hand. Let's see if there's anything in her left hand. Nope. But her left arm's bent like that. So the way I saw her, the left arm was like exactly this position, except it was down and bent like that towards the back of her. So it's kind of interesting that's what came up for you. Rising above the heat, the group, the pressure, the heat rising, causing you to rise above. Again, rising above the splatter. What's around you, how others might see you, Taurus, for December 2023? As we go forward here. The Six of Crystals or Pentacles. This is about balance, sharing, equity. It looks like someone's looking for a handout here, but someone may not be willing to hand anything out there or share. Like, where's my share is what I'm getting. And the block for you is the Five of Wands, and here's that Five of Wands down here. So this is a block to you, which is included in this here too. And then we culminate at the Six of Wands. There's actually 6 flames down here. So here's the leader, and then the 5 flames, which is your block. But you see yourself as the 7 flames already, the 1 above 6. You may be worried that 1 is leaving. And we had 8 over here. So 1 already left. You may be worried that another will leave. And then what will you have? You know, maybe there won't be enough people there for you to lead. Let's put this guy over here. And then we have what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Three of Wands. So now you're coming up with a lot of fire energy. Being present in the moment to the flame. And remember, the challenge is climbing those stairs with only 1 flame in hand. And then what is left hanging in limbo at the end of your read? The Eight of Pentacles, which is like this guy who's working over here at the tower on the lawn has now worked up to the steps. He's getting closer to the entrance of the tower here with his work, working with the crystals, or perhaps lining your steps with crystals. Perhaps somebody's working up the courage to say something to you, or to knock on your door. There's a few extra cards that want to come out here, so let's see if we need them at the end. The underlying energy here is alchemy. I think Aries had this at the bottom too. So that's like the Temperance card. Let's see what else you have here. So we have the Six of Swords, which is about finding peace here. Perhaps this is the truth just below the surface here. And there's some kind of ball here, like, you know, a buoy marking the spot. X marks the spot with the, with the Queen of Wands. She may be telling you what to do. And then we have the Queen of Cups here too. And then alchemy, which is also Sagittarius energy. So 2 queens here. You know, one may be very living in the lap of luxury or thinking they are. And then the multitasker, or the one who's got their hands into everything. Do they have their hands into other people's business? Or are they using their hands, you know, for something constructive? They're crowning themselves here. So it can go both ways. We definitely have Sagittarius energies here. And then we could have Pisces or Capricorn energy here with the Hanging Man. So somebody was hiding in the woods back here with the Nine of Swords. You know, staying below ground to stay out of the fire, out of the fray. Hanging out to find peace with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. And finding patience here. Perhaps being patient with They could be 2 grown children. They could be people you work with, family members who are adults. But they could be younger people as well. Not children though. Okay? So there's a lot of blue energy here popping out. And then going into all this earth energy, into fire. Or this earth energy trying to douse the fires. All right, so again, Pisces or Capricorn back here. And then Sagittarius here, we have a water sign though here too. And we have an air sign over here. Taurus, which is you. And you're coming up fiery. And then we have another earth sign over here. So we have all 4 elements because we have earth, air, fire, and water for the people involved. So it could be any of the 12 signs coming up. But you have Taurus in your the main part of your read, and it's all about you, baby. And then Sagittarius, which I think Aries had a lot about Sagittarius too. So let's see what's going on with all that. A lot of fire. Are you dealing with an Aries? You definitely have Sagittarius here. I'm not really getting a Leo vibe. So more like Sagittarius and Aries. And we do have Aries up here too, remember. And you definitely have Sagittarius, so that's it. And then Taurus. You're being very selective here. We do have Pisces and Capricorn in the background there too, in the underlying energies. So this Queen of Cups could be a Pisces. And this Queen of Wands could be Aries or Sagittarius. Who's the King of Swords? And this could be a child you're dealing with or some kind of invitation or opportunity. This could be a student. Someone very curious. Curious to learn. All right, Taurus. Alchemy. Why is the Alchemy card the underlying energy for you? The Empress offering love to Sagittarius or to a patient. All right, perhaps there's a patient angel that a mother or older person, a grandmother, wants to give some love to. And that could be both of these two. This could be her daughters or granddaughters here and wanting to give them love. And she may be willing to carry the burden for them to help them out. Or get them started, leading the way here, right, to help them awaken, or help them with ideas, like brainstorming, right? So this could be a mother, grandmother, an aunt, a boss, who could be helping the Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands there. The Seven of Pentacles in the recent past for Taurus, December 2023. Taurus, we have the Tower, and then the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords. So there's some kind of sudden event here or Scorpio energy here causing you to face your fears. And this is someone who you can't get any information out of, right? They're keeping to themselves, but they got a smirk on their face, right? They have the knowledge, but they're not telling. It's like, nah, 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 nah. So definitely could be dealing with children. This is like kids where they made an explosion happen, in a science lab or something like that. And this one's is laughing because they know exactly what happened, but they're not saying. Maybe they did it, but they're not saying. So there's some kind of sudden event here at this E-Tower. And we have the Tower on the card with the Tower in it. There's all sorts of activity at this tower. Maybe there's a lot of people coming and going. And this is the King of Swords outside, just sitting there watching and waiting, keeping to themselves. They're observing the comings and goings of this E-Tower. Maybe they have a patient there or wanting to see if their kids are behaving themselves. It's like a test run to see if they can go away and leave them at the house and they'll actually do what they say they're going to do. And we have the King of Swords reversed. So he's not happy right here. He could be definitely testing, but you know, he's doing it in a sneaky way, or in not doing it in a way of him being in his integrity. He's being sneaky or deceitful even. He could be. Did he cause the explosion at the tower? I don't know. He could be. Or maybe he saw what happened, but he's not going to say. We have guidance here. The Temperance cards. This is the same energy as here. The Patient Angel, the Sagittarius, the one who's, this could be a patient who's a patient in a hospital or somebody's patient. Taking one step at a time here before they come together. This also could be the angel with bad influences around them. Sagittarius and Leo could be bad influences around Taurus. They're coming up upright. Are you the bad influence in here? Or are you causing them not to come together? This could be dealing with a pet as well, right? The patient angel. And this could be the mother energy over here, taking somebody's pet for them. Saggy and Leo, so you do have all three fire signs for sure. And if this isn't Leo, like I said, it's a pet. We're dealing with egos there, but they're both upright. Let's see here. The Eight of Wands in the center energy. Why does Taurus have the Eight of Wands? There's the Ten of Pentacles and needing to stand up for themselves in order to get over something. Or this is someone standing up to this person telling them to get over it. This is a family, business, or community of wealth or abundance. It can be a big institution like a hospital or a old age home. It can be a university too, but it's more multi-generational here. And the need to stand up, this could be someone who needs to stand up to them, or they need to stand up to this fire crowd over here, right? This could be people picketing an institution as well, or a business, and then basically saying they just need to get over it or get over themselves. There's a lot of back and forth there, a flurry of activity, a flurry of coming and going. Maybe getting more business than they can handle at the tower there, and then need to beat them off with a stick. The challenge is the Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands. All right, so we have the Star reverse, which is depression or arrogance. And then the Ten of Swords, which is a painful ending or ending pain. So this could be a lot of depression there. This also be getting a massage, which should help with this depression and help find peace here. This could be some peaceful travel as well, just to get away after a painful ending. The challenge here is this ending here with the Ten of Wands. You have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords, which are the two most painful energies. This because it's physical energy that you've had to put out, and this because of the mental anguish. You know, perhaps feeling the anguish, the pain of death, or a bad back. Maybe someone's incapacitated because of their back. This could be someone who's a pain in the ass as well. You know, and finding peace away from someone who's a pain in the ass. And again, is this someone who keeps pulling on your butt, you know, from behind, like a child or a pet, or someone, you know, who keeps needing your attention? And I'm getting needing too, like cats need. That I'm getting as well. I don't usually get that. But there's a lot of traveling back and forth apparently here. To do what you have to do. To go up and down these stairs. Maybe you're doing a lot of stairs. The King of Swords. Why is he in your now moment, Taurus? King of Swords. Well, the King of Pentacles is coming up regarding a breakup or a lack of affection here between you or between these two kings. There's no love loss. Maybe you have two suitors, right? Or two men who are saying, you know, they have no sentimentality. Like if this is about business, it's nothing to do with love. What's love got to do with it, right? It's kind of like men being men, as some might say. And then we have the Queen of Wands reversed with the High Priestess reverse. So this could be someone in a lack of integrity. Remember what I said about the Queen of Wands over here? And this could be somebody's child or grown child. This could be a secret passion as well. Perhaps the King of Pentacles doesn't like his choice of woman there. But that could be a fiery Pisces or Virgo or even Aquarius energy could be coming up there. And then we have Aquarius energy with the Judgment card coming up, for me anyway. Perhaps she made a bad call, a bad decision. Remember what I said about the King of Swords testing people out to see if they'll do the right thing when they're away? Are you doing the right thing even when no one's looking? And this could be someone who doesn't trust the people they're leaving at work to do the job, or kids left at home to keep the house in one piece while they're gone. This could be a breakup between two men if they're a couple, or a breakup of partners here. Maybe partners that you depend on. Is she dealing with two brothers? Is she dealing with a husband and a father type of thing? And they don't like each other? But they're both upright. She's the one who's reversed. Is she causing controversy between them? And is that you? Because Taurus here is coming up with two fire energies, and you're seeing yourself as fire energies. Other people are seeing you as earth. Are you coming up as the Queen of Wands reversed? The Page of Pentacles. Perhaps they're not sleeping and rising above. Or is this someone who's awakening and coming out about it? Because they're very curious about something. Perhaps about the instability of a home or moving, a visit. Or they can't wait to visit. They can't sleep because they're so excited. And there's the Hermit shedding light on this. Lack of stability, or is that excitement? Is there a move coming? Like, is someone moving? This could be a homecoming. This can be also someone shedding light on the fact that the party's over. You can't keep doing this, or can't keep behaving like a child and doing whatever you want. But again, it could be just someone who can't sleep. And this could be, you know, Christmas too. With the kids, they're so excited for Christmas Eve, you know, they can't sleep because they're going to go sleep at grandma's house or, you know, something like that. The Seven of Wands. The Ace of Wands reversed. And remember, you do have the Seven of Wands was upright over here. So you're rising above here, but there's some frustration behind the, this could be someone giving them the boot, I'm getting. Because if this were upright, that would be like, you know, lighting a fire under her butt to get going. Or she offering something but not dealing with it right now. But it's reversed. So I feel like someone's giving it the boot, or maybe you're frustrated with the Queen of Swords because there's a lack of growth. Maybe there's a lack of stability for work. I feel like maybe you're worried about you not having enough business to keep your position open or job open. There's a lack of growth, a lack of opportunity, or a lack of projects, a lack of inspiration, right? A lack of humor here, or someone who can't conceive or conceive of something, the possibility of this. I can't conceive of the possibility of that. And this Queen of Swords also comes up like the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland. Off with their heads. Are you saying off with their heads? We have the Knight of Swords reversed. Off with their heads. you just knocked their block off. You have that game, knock their block off. I forget what that game is. What's around you, how others might see you, is the Six of Pentacles. Taurus, December 2023. People are seeing you as someone of mediation or balance. This is, this could be some sneakiness. Like I said, there could be some sneakiness going on, but this is really about coming clean about sneakiness or taking a risk. Coming clean, getting clean. Are you cleaning up your act, cleaning up the space? Right? Willing to share your space with somebody from the past. Maybe somebody who stole from you in the past, or maybe you don't trust, or you're not sure if you can trust them. Maybe you don't know if you should have them at your house. Someone from the past returning, perhaps who has no options or choice. Remember, we have 1, 2, 3, all 3 wands right there. There is no passionate beginning here. Only the Queen of Swords upright and the Knight of Swords reversed. And you rising above here because of somebody's sneakiness or lying, cheating, stealing, running away, taking too many risks in the past, feeling like they had no options. It's like you have all these wands here, and this is upright there, the 8 of Wands. But it's like a false start, because they never got off the ground, or there's issues with the foundation here. The 2 lovers out in the cold, right? This could be people in exile or patience. Somebody injured or ill here. This could be people turned away, right? They don't have enough work for them. Maybe they can't even pay them their last paycheck, and feeling like you're getting stolen from. This is someone looking for handouts. Right? Somebody could literally be looking for handouts. It's like someone coming up into you and asking for money, or coming to your door and asking for money, or a relative coming to your door and asking for money, or a place to stay. Or is that you? It looks like you're trying to bat them off with a stick. This 5 of Wands is your block here, which is competition and conflict. Maybe you don't like dealing with competition or conflict, but you're leading the way here. You're leading the way here. Why is the block? The block is you're saying the block is them, not me. The 5 of Wands, and there's the 4 of Cups. This is boredom or apathy. But this is also really supposed to be grounding and integrating. It's not boredom. It's time to be still, to integrate what you've learned. And this is somebody either not seeing this or ignoring this offer of kindness or love. Either you've already ignored 3 others, or you already have 3 others, and you see this as the same old, that's why you're bored. Or you're just not seeing it at all because you're so consumed with being inside your head. And then there's the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe you're worried about your financial status here and the competition out there, or the conflicts it'll cause you, right? If you lose your stability, or if you lose your home. And here's the Knight of Cups offering love to the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which could be a Taurus energy here. And your sage is still burning. I don't think any of the sages continued throughout the whole read. So you need a lot of clearing there, Taurus. Clearing the air. This is your block, so it doesn't mean this is happening. This is your fears. You're challenged by the burdens here of making your way to the top and leaving the victim mentality behind. Whatever you're holding on to, whatever's keeping you down, that you can't let go of. And this is you like letting go, rising above, detaching from it. But you just feel like the group is trying to pull you back down. The Six of Wands. Six of Wands for Taurus. We have the Magician, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Wands upright. And this is a insecurity this could be your own insecurity as you're coming up with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This also could be a Virgo energy. Or perhaps a Gemini, somebody with Gemini in their chart with Earth. But it looks like the King of Wands here is the leader of the pack right here. And you are I just lost the word. You're the peanut gallery. You don't like that. This is insecurities though, or a lack of tools to do what you need to do, or to be in the leadership position, or to take over that leadership position. Or perhaps you're being manipulative here. And the King of Wands is very aware of this. Or are you just ungrounded? Like, needing help to manifest. Maybe you're getting help from this King of Wands to learn how to handle a group or more people, how to face conflict. We have the Ten of Cups reversed and the Ace of Swords following the King of Wands there. So this could be a cycle ending that is overdue to be done. Ending this emotional cycle, or he's dealing with an unhappy family here in a split. Are you working with a family who's split? Or is your family divided? Are you having issues with a family member? Here's that Three of Wands being present in the moment. But remember, it's reversed over here. Being present to that one flame. You need to leave that wounded warrior behind, that victim, right? Whatever hurt you in the past, it's not helping you to hold on to it. It's not making you happy. You have to be okay with letting it go. Three of Wands. Okay. So here's the Fool, someone embarrassing themselves, falling on their face, falling from grace, perhaps pushed over the edge. Right? Did somebody hurt themselves? Some kind of inequitable situation. It wasn't fair. You feel ripped off. Right? Somebody dropped the ball or dropped. Doing something foolish in hopes of breaking patterns, not wanting to do the daily grind anymore. The Eight of Pentacles. Here's the Eight of Pentacles again. And it's reversed, which is either, working too much, it's overworked. This is like that assembly line, but it's like out of control now. And, boldly going where no man's gone before. It's not working out. There's a bold move that needs to be made here. And someone, again, like I told you, this guy right here working outside the E-Tower, he's getting close. He's at the steps. He's ready to make a bold move to end the conflict. This could be somebody ready to travel or ascend. Trying to end a nightmare that feels never ending, but it is complete here. Or you are complete. There's nothing missing from you. You are whole and complete just as you are. And so that, let's see what cards came up after this for you. Because I haven't been pulling any extra cards for anybody else. So working to get things in order to save your money, perhaps. And we have the Hermit for advice, shedding light, or somebody to hold light for you when you get home in the evenings. And notice they're like in the basement. It's like this is somebody holding light, even if you're down here at the bottom of the steps, if you don't make it all the way up, that they'll still hold light for you and wait for you to get home. And then we have the King of Wands, which is up here. So you have Virgo and this fire energy. And then the Nine of Cups. Does that come out already? Nope. We know the Hermit's right here, and here's the King of Wands. So they're kind of in line with each other. And this is a shaman energy. Remember we said American Indian, East Indian energies here? Right, so one is more of that shaman energy, and then the other one is more of the Egyptian energy coming up, more galactic perhaps. And there's that lion, the Sphinx. And again, that could be the mother energy over here, the Taurus energy. Remember, this is the Fool card. Somebody perhaps with a dog or best friend, but a lot of times in this card, a snake will be depicted here that could trip them up to fall off the cliff there. And this is being depicted as reverse, like somebody already fell. And that's Aries, and you have Aries up there. And there's a baby being born. Is somebody being rebirthed? Is someone coming back to Earth to be with you? Did an Aries trip you up? Why do we have the reflection here of the Hermit? There's that wounded warrior surrendering. And the Page of Pentacles. All right, so here's that 9 wands here, out, reversed, and the Page of Pentacles up right here, curious to move on, to be a student again of life, or to learn, to study, to be an intern perhaps, or extend an invitation or an opportunity, letting go of the victim mentality and making a new start, getting a new project off the ground. But there may be some negative self-talk going on, or another air sign energy here. This could be somebody mouthing off, right? This could be a really good student child, and then another child who's a very bad influence, right? Because they curse or they just talk back. They could be lying or spreading rumors there. And there's an apology here perhaps, or forgiveness here, a need to heal the heart with this child, to find self-satisfaction, happiness within, and save their money for a new start, or play hardball. Right? It's like just because they have the coin, they don't need to spend it. Like teaching a child how to handle their money, to go on vacation, or to get some sunshine, exposing all. Leo and Taurus here. Having fun at college here as well. And this Hermit and the King of Wands are coming up as self-satisfied. Perhaps they're examples you're looking for for yourself or for children, to have an example of a father around or a masculine figure around who's very happy with themselves, to see what it's like to have someone who's happy within themselves. Do you have a parent figure who's a fire sign here? Are they, or a grandparent with them who's good advice, or someone who will always be there for you? There could be some kind of event here with Virgo and this King of Wands coming to dinner for the holidays, perhaps. So you definitely have good news coming in there. Not from the King of Swords, though. There's some kind of injustice here. This could be a player. Somebody got played. And very uncomfortable dealing with emotions here. Somebody fell off the wagon. Somebody got hurt and fell. But again, this could be the player. Maybe they fell short of expectations. Maybe they're paralyzed by their passions and the injustice of this and how uncomfortable they are not being able to walk away. And then released. Someone trying to tell you something? Maybe there's a message you want to explain something. All right, this could have to do with a death in the past, right, or a near-death experience, or just exhaustion here, all right, running out of energy, which of course depression can cause that. This is, this could be an unnatural death that happened in the past. It wouldn't be current, right? It would be either after or before the fact. So someone on hospice and dealing with codependencies or addictions at their peak, breaking those chains. Somebody could be dealing with rehab or dark night of the soul as well. This could be an unnatural death that happened. And the subconscious energy is bubbling up here in order to inspire the Page of Wands here to achieve higher, to want more for themselves. And there's Libra energy here. And there's that Sphinx with the goose again, okay? So the Sphinx schooling the golden goose to stop flapping their wings, right? Know when to speak and know when to not speak. Like everybody else, they're being good and they're doing their homework, they're reading their books, right? The child who speaks up in class out of turn, and the Sphinx keeping them in check there, ends up being the one who leads the way with the good news to help wake up the others, or the one who wakes them up in the morning, the alarm clock, to dream, so that you can reap the rewards of your efforts down the road. What are you getting? Abbey Road I'm getting, for whatever reason. Abbey Road. And this is 7-7 here. Right? Reaping your rewards, assessing your worth, seeing that all that glitters can be gold. It's all in your perspective. And there could be puppy love here too, a message of love, a love child. Do you have enough money to take care of someone, to give them all the love that they need, or to take care? Do you have enough to start a business, to take care of 7 children, perhaps? And not to fall short of your dreams. Know that you can make anything come true if it's truly in your heart. There is a big connection here, like a soulmate connection with the Emperor, or maybe you want a partner. This is, a child and the Emperor, and often this comes as, they're opposites where, he's in control and this is the most innocent, vulnerable energy. So is this his own child? Because he's given them the sideways glance, like, oh no, here they come again, right? The sweet child who's always happy, and he's always in control. And is this his own inner child that he's annoyed with, but finally coming to terms with? Very interesting the way this is coming up. It's coming up very profound. And then we have the Queen of Cups with the Six of Cups and co-creating together. The soulmate energy, or a friend from the past, a sibling, a lover. This could be like, you know, the ultimate soulmate, right, of innocent love, coming together to co-create together. Or are you working with two children, perhaps, with a lot of love? And again, there's a masculine here, like a father and child. Are you caring for somebody's child? Or do you have a business with children that deals with children? So let's see what the heart or the Lover's oracle comes up with for you. So again, you have Sagittarius, Taurus. You are Taurus. And that was it. But then you had Virgo come up in your read over here. Sagittarius. Remember we had Pisces and Capricorn here. Lots of fire. So Aries, so again, there could be, you could be dealing with a father and child, but also Aries energy and a snake at your heels. Like, who is the snake? Who's the one who's going to trip you up? Or is that just your own Kundalini awakening? Or is that this Emperor's awakening here? Is he waking up and being more loving? Allowing his own inner child, the innocence of himself, to come through. All right, Taurus. What is Taurus's takeaway here for December 2023? 2 here. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, there's a masculine energy coming up here. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So that could be a message from anyone. That could be from beyond as well. And it looks like it's coming from a feminine energy. Okay, so you have a feminine and masculine here. You're dealing with a feminine and masculine. Right, these could be 2 separate situations too. Maybe if you're dealing with a masculine over here and a feminine over here who has a message for you. But in your life, not to make decisions based on guilt. You have this too. Look, sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. Okay. So I'm going to show you the front and then the back with the pictures. Okay, so that could represent a couple there as well. And that doesn't have to be, that could be siblings, you know. A soulmate, this is the underlying energy. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So again, there's this underlying theme of just believe. And your dreams can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to let you go there. Color my world. That's the song I'll use for you. All is well. You have energy of leading the way here, victory. And looking back at what didn't work, so that you can move forward, perhaps with advice or with examples of what does work, like of examples of men here who are happy with themselves or get their wishes, like how to achieve your goals. That could be coming up too. Okay, Taurus, until the next time, have an amazing holiday. Love you guys. Bye.